Well, good morning. How are you this morning? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm so tired of my neighbor doing construction, I could spit. You'll hear the jackhammer and the pneumatic hammer and the pneumatic screwdriver or whatever the hell they're using next door throughout the course of our life. Right now it is staple guns, which send Buford into seizures. So that's fun. Look at poor Buford. You okay, buddy? Poor guy. Ah! Good morning, everybody. Micah Mystery, good morning. I love your profile picture. Very, very pretty. Very pretty profile picture. I like the black and white. Sounds kind of creepy, doesn't it? I like your picture. So good morning. So here we are. And what are we talking about this morning? I have no idea. Seriously, I have no clue. There's a bunch of things we could talk about, but God, I love that dog. I love the dog. Okay, so this morning we're going to be doing some readings. We're going to talk about some classes that we're going to be doing as events. Oh my God. Guys, can you hear that? Thank goodness I don't have to tape any meditations today or anything like that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What do we have coming up? Thursday. I better write this on my calendar. Thursday at 7:30 Central Time. Central Standard Time, I will be on the Divine I Am. I'm writing it in my calendar so that I remember. Wait, what is today? That's the 19th. Wow. I'm getting lost. I'm still getting back to the living. We went outside yesterday. I know that sounds like a big deal, right? Not really. We went outside. We went to ski Santa Fe because when the leaves start to change, I want to go take the ski lift. I want to take the ski lift up through the trees because it's a real popular thing here to do because it's all aspens up there, right? How beautiful is that? Sam's like, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, we will drive at Mach. No, actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. He really did great yesterday. We went through switchbacks yesterday. About made me pee myself. I even said to him at one point, if I start crying, you just have to turn around. If I start crying, to turn around. So I have a short video of the crater up at the top of the mountain at Los Alamos. We actually drove through the Los Alamos area yesterday. We went through the town and through the compound. And wow, you guys, wow, you want to talk about driving through history. You know that there's there's a Starbucks. Come on, there's 2 Starbucks in Los Alamos. But when you're driving through, everything looks like retro homes. And he says the only way new housing gets built up there is if something burns down or whatever, and then they are allowed to build a new house. But you can feel the history up there. Now, anybody that doesn't know what a Los Alamos was, think, get under your school desk and you're going to be safe from a nuclear blast. Think like that, okay? But really, really amazing, beautiful place. We posted some pictures on our personal page. I will put them on my Mystical Life. But we were standing there and I took a video of this big, huge, vast field that was stunning. And it looked like John Wayne was going to come barreling through that field anytime with his reins in his teeth and talking about being an old son of a bitch, right? And I was like, oh, this is really cool. So I videoed it so I could send it to my dad, not realizing that we were standing at the edge of the crater. It was actually the crater. And it is just this big, beautiful, lush, huge field now that the elk like to come into to eat. But we went, it was just a really, truly stunning stunning place. And I'll put the video up on my Mystical Life about it later. But really, really beautiful. And it kind of talks to me to, I guess this is what we're going to talk about today. So this is what we're going to do. Let's do it. Still not 100%. Working on it. Working on 100%. Taking me a bit. I am COVID free though. Think of how devastating, because right in the middle of this crater, once we realized there's the volcanic dome. There's the dome in the middle of the volcano that, I guess everything bubbled. I don't know. Sam knows about it. I don't. And yeah, no COVID for me, but boy, I must have a kicker sinus infection. So I do have to get a prescription for that. And how lush and beautiful it is. How lush and beautiful the area is of the volcano itself. The caldera where when the magma, became solid, and it's not I don't think it's extinct as much as it is just, it must be extinct. Why would we build a nuclear facility on top of an active volcano? Kind of makes me think of Austin Powers, right? Or Incredibles. We're drawn to power. I don't know. So, but it was really beautiful. But it shows just how much that volcanic ash is so fertile. It's so, that it is just has created this big, huge, lush, gorgeous area. And the changes in the area from the volcano are just quite amazing. And I have pictures. And we were driving through, and I've never seen volcanic formations like this, where there were air pockets or some kind of pockets within the lava that sustained the heat of the lava. And when it cooled, it looks like the mountains they're actually pumice and all that, but they look like they have emotions. There's these huge big gaps, it's so cool. It's so cool. And so it was really just an amazing trip yesterday. And I thought, I can do this because all I'm doing is sitting in the car. We went up to ski lift, and then we got out for just a little bit. And the pictures that we took were actually like 10 foot off of the road, but it was really quite beautiful. And by the time the evening came by, I was like exhausted. I just totally exhausted. And all I did was sit in the car. But I did sit in the car, and there were mountains. And if anybody knows, I'm totally terrified of mountains. So, yeah, that was fun. Anyhow, so here we are. But making new things. So what is it in your life that you can think of that has been? Good morning, everybody. That has been a shit show. What is it that's been in your life that's been a shit show that you feel like has been turned around? That you can turn around, that, any day above ground is a good day, right? Any day above ground is a day that we can change whatever we don't like. So, I wonder if this little guy messaged me back. Oh, no, he hasn't. So what is it you can change? Sam and I have been doing this year. We realize we need to spend more time with our parents. We're trying to do that. That's something that we felt like we were falling down on. So we go, hi, everybody. Hi. So we try to make sure we get out there and do the things we need to do, because our family isn't always here, right? Your ex is a shit show. That's why he's gone, and now he wants me to come back. I can't trust him. And that's what you know, right, Pearl? That's what you know. So what you've changed is your mind. And that's a big deal, right? Because we fall into ruts. Hi, Cedar Ward. I don't even see Cedar. My feed, you guys, is rolling so fast. I'm going to be pulling cards here in a little bit. We do have class tonight. The movie night Saturday was on Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, the CE5 protocols on how to create peaceful communication versus what we've been taught we need to communicate with the extraterrestrials with Hollywood and government and things like that. If you haven't watched Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, we do have another movie night coming up. I think it's the 28th. He's doing it because there was a lot of people that couldn't make it. There was a lot of people on the class or on the movie night, but there's a lot of people that still couldn't make it. But tonight's class within the membership is on the CE5 protocols. And we're going to talk about the app, how to use the app, how to initiate the protocols and actually do this yourself. And I think we're going to schedule a let's do this as a community thing, just to sit and meditate for 30 minutes in our own homes and see what we can do. Pluto Fire, good morning. There's a lot of YouTube on here this morning. Everybody make sure you click that subscribe and little bell, because I'm really not at 100%. I'm working on it. I've been sick. So I'm usually on more often than I am right today. I didn't come on at all this weekend. You guys know that? But I was glad to get that negative test, just so Sam could go back to work. He's been out of work all week because I had been sick. Okay, truthfully, I'd been sick for 2 weeks before we decided that, okay, Lisa's not feeling right. Do I really ever feel right? No. So let's see what are we doing? What are we doing this morning? What are we doing? Okay, let's go with these. We're going to be pulling some cards. I'm going to be setting up some free classes online, you guys, that are going to be set up as events. They're going to be probably within the weekly intuitive class, and we're going to be setting up maybe 2 a month. One's going to be a guided healing session or meditation, and the other one is going to be a class on intuitive development. So we have some things coming up. Maybe I'll just do it on my mystical life. I don't know. I don't know. What is truly right? I have no idea. I gave up on truly right a long time ago. So if you're here, you guys, welcome. If you could share one time, that would be wonderful. And it's supposed to be Mediumship Monday, isn't it? We'll throw some mediumship in here. We'll throw some mediumship in here as well. I'm not going to do a terrible lot, but I am going to be. I'm trying to get back to normal. Maybe an antibiotic would help with that. Nancy Boyard, I'm supposed to pull your card. Ooh, that was sudden. That was sudden, Nancy. Why was that so sudden? You guys are like, Nancy. So with Nancy, since I know Nancy very well, you have 2 cousins in New Zealand. How cool, Meredith Reed. You know what? Sam and I were talking. You can see I'm already getting out of breath. Sam and I were talking that we haven't gone on just a drive in a very long time. And that's what we did all day yesterday. We just drove around. And we didn't necessarily stop a lot of places. We drove, we saw the scenery. We were getting our camper here from Oklahoma in the next 2 weeks. And we wanted to see where we want to go camping that's kind of close. It's a retro camper. It's called a Silverstream. It looks like a Aerostream. And but it's an older camper, and it's so cool. I want to do it retro so badly, but the resale value, something like that. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to take a couple weeks and redo the camper so we can go and start doing things out in locations and record it and bring you guys some spiritual locations across the country, especially out here or out west, that are, awesome, right? Okay, so wait, and corned beef what? What about corned beef? Okay, Nancy Billiard. Nancy Billiard, here's your card for the day. Okay. Nope, keep it that way. Okay. It is. Oh yeah, we're super excited, Kim. We're really excited. This is something we've been wanting to do. The 6 of Swords reversed. The 6 of Swords reversed. Make sure that you are not getting stagnant. Make sure you're not stalling. keep your forward movement. Things may get neurotic. You might get a little neurotic about some things, but make sure you are moving forward. You don't need to do all that. You can keep moving forward. And even if you don't feel like you know where you're going, don't worry about it. Don't let your fears get the best of you. And don't be like, but is it real? Is it real? Or is it Memorex, right? Because what is our intuition, you guys? It's a reflection of our imagination. You cannot have one without the other. And I hear this so much. I sound like a motorboat. That was funny. Everybody, if you could make sure you like, follow, share, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get back onto track. I was thinking it was online every morning last week, but I'm trying to get back more in the evenings as well. So make sure you're not giving yourself a stalling moment, Nancy. I really feel like you could do that. You could slow down and be like, nah, I don't know if that is going to work, or if that is my actual guides or whatever. Stop doubting yourself, please. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Nancy Bulliard. And that is for the fabulous Nancy Bulliard. Okay, I have a couple decks of cards sitting here. We're going to pull some cards, and I will be pulling names, you guys. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to do a little bit of mediumship, and I can already... okay. Wise Soul 777. I'm going to pull you... Wise, I don't even know. Resetting 1 second. Wise Soul on YouTube. I don't even need to. I'm going to be going through you guys, and I pull who my guides tell me to. So if you just logged on, doesn't matter whether you've been here the whole time or you just logged on. I don't pull from the bottom or the top of the list. I pull from wherever my guides tell me to. Wise Soul 777. Are you still here? Are you here? I have things I want to say. I always have things I want to say, though. Holy crap. Okay, so what I want to talk about is Wise Soul. I want to say, I hear your soul song. I hear my soul song, but they're talking about your soul song. Oh, I understand. Thank you. Okay. When I hear that song, when I hear my song, I know somebody else is on the right track. I know that somebody is either on the pathway to what they need to do in their life at this time. And I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit. Because I feel like you have a fork in the road coming. You have a fork in the road coming, and you're going to have to really depend upon yourself. Ooh, notice a theme this morning. You're going to have to depend upon your own thoughts and your own answers. If you go asking a million different people how to handle a situation, a million different people are going to tell you how they're going to handle the situation, and not you. And you are an individual person. You don't have to follow somebody else's guidance, because you are very strongly intuitively guided. I have no idea what card I have. Welcome, newbies. Yeah, we have a great welcome crew here, you guys. So if you are new to the group, if you're new to our postings, please post it there so we can all give you a welcome, because we have a great welcoming crew, you guys. Believe it or not, we were just wonderful people here. This isn't just that's a great card for this. I just got a sneak peek of the card. This is a great group of community. You will find none better. Honestly, they're just great. So here's why your guides are talking about this. Confidence in yourself is so important. And this is why they wanted me to pull on you, because you have to understand that everything that happens in your life, good morning, everybody, good morning. Everything that happens in your life has been placed there as either a joy or a trial, right? And where do we learn? We learn within the storm. So we're always putting those trials in front of ourselves from the other side. You want to go back to Savannah? Hey, Kim, come to Salem, man. come to Salem. We do have Salem coming up. We are going to have so much fun in Salem. So rise up. Rise up is really the words they're using here. Because as soon as I said it, they're like, yes, rise up. Be your own person. Don't depend on other people for their their input, because they're going to give you the input that's going to work for them. And sometimes people are going to give you the input that will manipulate your path to benefit them, right? So why not just build up your own confidence? And I hear this a lot. People go, what makes a really good reader? Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. What makes a good reader? Anybody know what makes a good reader? Can you guys answer this? What makes a good reader? Because everybody on the face of the planet can do it. Everybody can. I shit you not. Everybody can read. But what makes a person a good reader? It is a magical place. We'll probably do Savannah again, but I know that closer to Halloween next year, we're going to do, right, Jazz? Closer to Halloween next year, we're going to do New Orleans. So we're already talking about that, and it's going to be a much larger situation it's going to be more of a, it's going to be different. No tools? No, absolutely. You know what? Tools are okay. I do all my readings. Most of our readings anyways are intuition. We have to pick up these cards or our tools or whatever, and we're using our intuition. But it is the confidence. It is the confidence. Oh, post the Salem link. If I was really good at this, I would actually have it up here all the time. It is the confidence. What's my webpage? Okay, there we go. What is the webpage? Man, I can't remember. The confidence to actually step forward and allow your guides to give. Okay, here it is, Nancy. Here it is. There's the link. Also, by the way, the price will go up for Salem registration after the end of this month. So make sure you guys are in on it, because we have so many cool things going on. Prize contests, the giveaways are amazing. The multi-medium event where we're going to have multiple mediums in a room taking care of all of the people that are in the room for the mediumship, and it's limited to 50 people. So you guys, it's going to be amazing. We have another mediumship gallery, and then Sunday morning we have Time with Spirit with Tanya Lee. We have readers there, the crystal healers or crystal sales. We have a seance that's happening that evening. Just a bunch of stuff for Salem. Okay, so yeah, confidence. The more confidence you build and the more confidence you have in your guidance, it's so important to have confidence in yourself and confidence in your guidance. Once you have that, all of a sudden things start to flow. Everybody can read. And we've had people in the class that are like, no, I can't do that. Oh, yeah. By the time we're done with class, we have a new class coming up, intuitive development class, September 11th, by the way. You can find that on the events on My Mystical Life. So Salem is going to be so much fun. We also have it set up, you guys, if you want to sign up for Salem, because it is a 2-day event. You can cut the cost and price in half and pay half now and half in 3 weeks. So you can sign up that way on the webpage as well. You don't have to pay it all at one time. You can sign up half and half. And that way it's, there we go. So did I call it a multimedia? Multimedium. Multimedium. Yeah. What are the dates for Salem? We are going to be in Salem October 29th through 31st. 29th is just pretty much the meet and greet. We're going to find some place to have dinner. And then 30th is all day intuitive mediumship from 1 o'clock till midnight. And then on the next morning, we're there at the hotel from 9 in the morning until 12, and then we're going to head to Salem for the rest of the afternoon. So we plan on having a great time. A lot of stuff to do. I hope that helps. I hope that helps build some confidence. Build some confidence, wise tools. Okay. Let's see. Good morning, Angel. That is my sister. Okay. So I have a piece of mediumship coming across, and it's pretty, I kind of think I know who this is for. So, but I'm going to give the memory anyways. I don't do mediumship anymore. Kind of, like I have a single white female, 12 foot tall. Yeah, I don't do that. We're going to work on a memory. This is what we're doing. We're pulling a memory across from somebody that they want to share and that somebody will think of and remember. And this would have been I love the construction next door. I hope it's not too loud, you guys. This is a female. This is a female. Oh, guys, by the way, I just posted on My Mystical Life and the private group, the My Mystical Life group, the My Mystical Life group, the dates that are available for everybody to speak that wants to speak. So we have 3 dates available and 1 reader date available for September. If anybody wants to get on and chat about whatever they want to chat about within the membership, you're allowed to do that. If you're earning extra tickets for the drawing by writing for the newsletter, that needs to be in kind of like I took my calendar away. By the 25th. That has to be in by the 25th because I have to take, we're going to be gone for a little bit and I need to get everything done. Okay. Harmonia will take the 28th if open. It is open. Gotcha. It is open. Okay. All right. So I have a lady here, and she is, I have a lady. So she's giving me this rocking motion. She's giving me this, I have no idea what that means. She's giving me a rocking motion and she's singing a song. And I feel like this is a person that would have held somebody when they were in their tweens. This is somebody that they would have, the person that's supposed to remember this would have sat on this woman's lap when they were probably getting close to their teenagers, but not quite, like 8 to 10 years old. And the way this person sat on this woman's lap would have been they were taller. So it was hard for this person to, and they were just there was like this big bulky child in their arms. And this woman kind of rocked this way. She didn't rock back and forth. She rocked this way. And it was a humming. I feel like she had a humming that she was doing. And this would have been probably closer to holidays that Uncle Sam is here, Mr. Fry. I feel like she would have been really happy to see her family. I think this would have been a holiday type thing. Everybody was super happy to see everybody. It was not that like there was a distance involved, that they didn't get to see each other all the time. This person she keeps humming, and I keep hearing Christmas music in the background. And something about her lipstick. Or something about her lipstick. I feel like she might have wore like a lighter shade of pale pink, or something we would think of that. I'm not quite sure. It's just they're talking, and she had a specific smell to her, almost like she had baby powder smell. Can anybody recognize this woman so far? And I know that she was not super skinny. She wasn't super heavy either, but it was this older child sitting in her lap, and I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just so happy to be here, and I I want to be here more often, but I can't make the trip all the time. And it just feels like it's the holidays, and this 8 to 10-year-old child sitting in her lap. And I know that the child's a girl. But she has a smell to her. She has a smell that would be easily recognizable, kind of super soft, like baby powderish kind of stuff. And that something about her smile. And I think she might have had a crooked tooth. I think she might have had a crooked tooth. Who are we in at 100%? Who are we in at 100%? And I think she might have been a hippie when she was younger. I keep hearing a flower in her hair. Maybe something she had. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Tanya. And I see like a dark blue shirt with daisies on it. A dark blue shirt with daisies. They look like daisies. Who can give me 100% they're in? Or it could be a dress. Okay, Lisa Phillips, kind of who I thought. I keep hearing, now I'm hearing "Hush, Little Baby, Don't You Cry." I need to go through the words. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so she actually has a message here, Lisa. Her message is, hey, not everything's designed to work out. Not everything is designed to work out. We are supposed to find that we run into brick walls every once in a while. And yeah, because it's hard to understand, Lisa. It's really hard to understand. But so I was running through the words in my own mind here. But she's talking about sometimes it'll feel like something's placed in front of you and then it gets pulled back. And you'll be like, what the heck? I thought that was for me. And it's really something that you have manifested. You're manifesting for your better self, right? Your higher self is I know. I'm in love with the construction next door. And they complain about our pickup truck sitting in the street. Anyhow, so but your guides are like, hey, and this lady's like, hey, sometimes that's funny. That's an accent. When you think that things are working out great and then all of a sudden something gets pulled back, it's for your better good. It's for your better good. Don't start stomping your feet and being like, I don't understand why this isn't working for me because I needed this. But did you really? She's like, but did you really? Did you need that or did you need something else? And you trust your guides to always know what you're going to need more than what you think you know, right? So that's what she's saying. Trust yourself, trust your guides, and things will come through the way they're supposed to. And it may not always feel like you're being prosperous, right? Because really seriously, you guys, how many of us always feel like we get everything we want? Because we think we know what we want. Our guides know what we need. And she's like, just fall back into that. Fall back into that. You're not falling back far enough. This is what she's talking about. You're not falling back far enough. Same with love and relationships, right, Donna? Absolutely. So she's just fall back. Fall back. Okay. Let's see. I hope that's helpful. I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope that's helpful. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. Love construction. Sai. Madiraj? Sai? Are you still here? Sai, are you still here? Hello? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't even do my hair this morning. I was like, I will be posting some free classes. I'm going to work on them today, you guys. And we're going to be, Mr. Fry and I have talked about it. He's going to be doing a once a month, I'm waiting to see if this person replies, a once a month healing session. I'm also going to be throwing out into the world a event, not right for this month. No, it's not Metatron. It actually kind of cool, guys. When it gets closer to lunchtime and they're not using all the really lovely pneumatic tools, they start singing. They start singing, and I'm like, okay. They all start singing in concert out here. It's kind of cool. Oh, that felt good. I didn't realize my neck was out. Oh, crap. I fell the other night to the age where I laid on the ground for a while and went, did I break a hip? I laid there, and I forgot that Sam had let the dogs in. Well, Jack. Wow. Odin is, it's totally dark in a room. He's a black dog, and he was laying at the end of the bed, and I tripped on him. And I went down like a tree. Oh my gosh. And I was doing everything I could not to hurt the dog. And the dog was doing everything he could do to not get hurt. So he was getting under my feet more. And I landed like, oh my gosh. I mean, I know it doesn't look like much, but oh my gosh, I thought I chipped my elbow. I have a huge bruise that's black on my hip like this. And normally, I have to tell you, I had a slight headache, but normally I would have given myself whiplash and I would have really hurt myself. But having done Qigong, and I'm out of it at the moment, but just because I've been sick, but having done Qigong, I had strengthened the muscles in my back and I didn't hurt myself. I'm like, what the hell happened? How did I fall and not hurt myself? So, the old lady memes were going back and forth in a couple of my groups this morning, like, oh, and I can't get up. Anyhow, okay, so I guess that person is not here anymore. So let's go with Pam Gary. Pam Gary, if you guys are just showing up, welcome. Make sure you like, follow, share. We're talking about some free classes that we have coming up. You don't want to miss out on those. Tonight's class in the membership is on CE5. It is on the Aaron hosted the movie night in membership the other night on Saturday, and it was about Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, where you can use your own intuition to bring in extraterrestrial energy. And really, really cool. So tonight's class is actually on how to go about that, right? I actually should have Heidi teach it because Heidi and Brad are like really super into this. They've been into it for a while, and I'm like the newbie here. I'm like, hey, Heidi. Okay, so Pam Gary. Okay, fine. Pam. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I've taken 3 weeks off, Christine Emerson, and I can't stand that couch anymore. I really can't stand that couch. Shifty eyes. Look at Bradley's like, is she serious? Okay. Okay. Yay, excited about the class. I'm really excited about the class. I really am. Okay. So, Pam Gary. Yeah. Everybody's like, she keeps calling her name. I know. I'm trying to keep on track. Let's do a past, present, future. Okay. Oh, this is really nice, Pam. I mean, I mean, if you're gonna do that, I mean, yeah, it's okay. So it's talking about your cards are talking about past, as your past. I know it looks kind of yucky and scary, doesn't it? It looks kind of nuts. It's talking about finding relief, letting go of situations, letting go of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. It's really this is about time to bring yourself back to center. It's about, oh my gosh, look at all the crap that I've gone through. Why do I need to circulate in that? And this is now, it's because it's reversed. Now, if it was this way, I'd be like, oh no, not so much. But since it's reversed, this is time to find relief and let go of crap. It is time to recover. It's time to bring yourself forward and not worry so much about the things that really are relevant to other people and maybe not so relevant to you anymore, because you are moving forward. You know how I know you're moving forward? Yeah, like Dolores, let go or be dragged. Because your next card's the Chariot. Oh my goodness, seeing both sides of the situation, moving forward in light, moving forward in, oh crap, I've got this now. I've got to figure out how to keep moving forward. Moving that energy significantly forward for you, by the way. So hold on, I have to catch my breath for just a second. I'm going to start choking. Okay. So be in charge of your own energy, be in charge of your own journey, be in charge of the things that bring you forward. And it might even mean that you find that you have something in your life that's totally moving. It could be a move for a job, or a move for something that you've been thinking about, that you've had in your mind, that needs to shift and change and be either a move in place or a move in emotions. Because the next card is the Two of Wands, and this is about being passionate. This is about taking risks and stepping out of your comfort zone. If you're moving that energy, you're moving into a new energy, you're moving into something that you've been looking forward to, and knowing that things are okay. It's okay to move, but it's also don't stop being a visionary as well. Keep looking forward, because the things that you want are the things you're moving towards. Okay? The things you're moving towards. Hope that's helpful. Okay. Let go or be dragged, right? You feel like you're finding your people. Hey, I hope you're in for the weirdness, because you never know what we're going to talk about here, Rachel. You never know. Yeah, keep the vision in sight. Absolutely. Okay. All right. So with that, you guys, wait. I have my feed just jumped. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Nancy. The 150 people within 13 miles practicing the CE5 protocols. That's another reason we want to get our campers straight. We want to get out to Chaco Canyon before it gets yucky. I'm so sorry you lost your daughter on the 5th, Kimberly. Unbelievable pain there. I can't even imagine. Sending love, light, healing your way. Absolutely. That is a pain no parent should feel. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're here in monsoon season right now. We're in monsoon in our lagoon. Pearl Scott. I had 2 cards. I'm already weird. I'm an earthless Pisces with a batshit crazy with major ADHD, but I know there's something I should be doing in some lost. Yeah, I understand. Pearl Scott. What's the other one? Oh, I understand. I understand. So what do you consider happy? What do you consider happy? This is different for everybody. Everybody's happiness is different. I find my happiness here, actually, and with my husband, my family, right? I'm not big into things because guess what? We move an awful lot and I have to move things. I like my horses. I haven't touched them in a long time. But happiness is different for everybody. So you have to consider what your happiness is, not what other people's happiness is. It's important to know what makes you happy. How many people actually think about it, or do they just go through their day? Julie L. Alexander, you're next. How many people actually think about through the course of the day? Does that make me happy? Does that work for me? Do I feel as if I should be doing this, or is this just a pattern that I'm in? A lot of people go through patterns, and that is how we live our life. That's how we live our days. That's what we do. Boom, 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 boom. I wake up, I get my coffee, I get on, and I do whatever I'm going to do. I make my appointments, and I da 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 da. But does it make you happy? You want to be someone's apprentice? What kind of apprentice, though, Rachel? What kind of apprentice? There's so many things out there that are helpful. That everybody's path is different. So, what kind of apprentice? Truthfully. And then once you find your happiness, are you flexible enough in yourself, in your day, in your friendships and your relationships to actually step forward and make that happen? So if you're not flexible, if you are one of those people that go, I don't know, I got to be here at 10 o'clock every day. Be more flexible. Think of, does this make me happy? Am I willing to change that? Am I willing to change that and do what makes me happy? Because do you know there's a lot of people out there that will revolve in their pattern just because it's a pattern? Because it's their comfort zone. Their subconscious has said, this is where we're going to reside because this is where we're comfortable. A lot of people have a hard time getting past that subconscious because it's a pattern. Breaking patterns. Right, Sherry Flair. Once you've discovered when you feel happy, will you move into it? Will you actually decide, I need to change the things in my life that create roadblocks from me being happy? A lot of people do. A lot of people will just reside in the space where they're comfortable. Not happy, but comfortable. So you have to kind of look at your life and say, where do I go from here? What do I do? How do I change it? And do you have the strength to change it? Because some people just don't find they have the strength to change it. It's just because they haven't discovered it yet. That's all. Yeah. I hope that's helpful. Julie Alexander. Julie, angels. Angels. I really hope that you understand that you have angels around you all the time, Julie Alexander. Yes, the familiar is comfortable, not necessarily happy, right, Dolores? Pearl, no, I did you. Pearl, yours was the past, present, future, wasn't it? I don't remember, but I know I did you, Pearl. I know I did. Absolutely. You'll have to watch the rewind. Watch the replay. Because I did do you. Yeah, but I did Pearl before that. I did Pearl before that, didn't I? Yeah. I know I did Pearl. Yeah, watch the replay. Yes, you was past, Pam was past, present, future. I know I did, Pearl. I remember because I think of all the emojis. Now I'm lost. So, Julie Alexander, they're giving me the third eye. I don't know if you have an awakening coming. Matter of fact, I'm just going to say you have an awakening coming. It's a leveling up coming. They keep talking about. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember doing her. No, I remember doing her. I remember saying her name, and yeah, okay. I'll have to watch the replay. But the smell of angels, that's where I'm going with the angel thing. The smell of angels, clairalience is one of the things. So if you don't already smell the overly sweet smell of angels, like the overly sweet smell flowers, that's the smell of guardian angels and archangels. So make sure that you are paying attention to the moments that you smell stuff like that. What is the CE5 app called? I don't know. Heidi, what is the CE5 app called? Or Brad, if you guys are still on here. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look it up. I think it was about trusting yourself. I believe so, Meredith Reed, for Pearl Scott. So Julie, pay attention to that. You have a new clair coming to open up. It's just CE5, yeah. And if you find CE5 contact, thank you, Heidi. If you find that, Julie, if you find that you have what Heidi said, you guys are adorable. If you find that you are residing in a little bit of anxiety, make sure that you are finding the root of it. Don't just put a Band-Aid on it, okay? A lot of people will just be like, oh, I'm going to put a Band-Aid on this. I'm not going to pay attention to what's really causing the issue. Your guys are like, hey, you have some anxiety coming up. Know what's at the bottom of it, because I think you're going to be able to look at the surface and go, oh, that looks like one thing, but it's actually going to be something different, and it's going to be some actions from somebody that, that's kind of crappy. So pay attention to what really causes issues. And they're like, open your eyes to this, because you're going to be going through some unnecessary anxiety. And I almost feel like it could be some of your reactions to things that you're experiencing on the external. So don't internalize somebody else's issues, because you're going to cause your own self some problems. So I hope that's helpful. So let me talk really quickly about this. What do we have going on? Tonight we have the C5 protocols. Tomorrow, Autumn is reading within the membership. So if you are a My Mystical Life member, where we do all of our classes, and we have 4 classes that are Zoom classes a month. We have healing sessions. We have meditations. On the 20th, we're doing a live channeling, you guys, at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're doing a live channeling on the membership. So we'll be channeling. I'm not going to tell you who we're channeling that evening. So I'm not going to tell you who we're channeling. Bye, Nancy. Yes. Okay, Nancy, I'll put you down. I'll put you down. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So where was I at? And then on Wednesday, there is a free mediumship event. A free mediumship event on the events on My Mystical Life. It is Laura Keating and myself. And let me see if I can grab that event really quickly, because I should be able to, because I'm right here. Can I do that? Can I do it? There we go. This is the link to the mediumship event. To get a reminder, go ahead and click the link, you guys, and click, going or whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of winding down here, you guys. Thank you very much, Vedra. You can see me winding down. Which dates are available for the chat right now? The 28th is taken. Did I write down the 28th? I have to look, Katrina. I'll have to look. Okay, I have to look. So Wednesday we have the mediumship event. Thursday we have Lisa Phillips chat. Oh yeah, I did. That's next month. And then on the 20th, we're going to do a channeling session within the membership, you guys, that will be in the group. On the 21st, I'll be talking to the Age of Darkness. We're going to be channeling the Galactic Federation. That will be 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then our class on the 23rd is actually on drumming. It's on drumming. So how to pick a drum, what beats work for what different things, stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The 24th, we have Rachel Corey coming on talking about energy healing ceremonies. Isis Kilmer is going to be talking on the 26th about vision boards. I'll be on the Divine I Am on the 19th. I forgot that one. Yeah. And that's what we have for this month. That's the membership stuff. Yeah, I'm winding down. Winding down. I am. That's about the energy I have. That's about all the energy I have. And it's not that I'm exhausting myself. It's just that I'm reserving my time. I love my coffee morning. No, we're not making a drum. We're going to be talking about selecting drums. I don't make drums, but you're still down for the count. You did not get it from me, Tanya. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I really am. Take time for yourself, right? Take time for yourself. I am almost through with Lucifer. I've almost gone through the whole thing of Lucifer. That's how much I've been out. That's how much I've been down. 5 seasons. Bullshit. So I'm not good at being sick. So anyhow, everybody, that's what we have going on. I hope that everybody has a wonderful afternoon. And I will see you guys on the C5 protocols tonight if I don't get on live and do readings later on this afternoon. I have no idea. Thank you so much. I am trying to be gentle with myself. I really, really, really am. And that's why you haven't seen me online a lot. And I feel really bad because I feel like, oh my gosh, I need to be online. But I can do other things, right? Soft things, sitting on the couch watching Lucifer. But I will see you guys tonight on class C5 protocols, and I will get the Zoom out for that in just a few moments, and we will see you then. Don't forget, you guys, we have Salem coming up. You can make a deposit payment and then another payment in 3 months or 3 weeks, and get signed up for Salem. We're going to have so much fun. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much. If I didn't get to read for you today, I'm so sorry. I tried to keep on track. So everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are. All right, guys. Bye. Buford says bye.